Pytho is first of all made to give control and stability. Made with the wide and low profile midsole, the shoe gives the confidence to tackle all terrain with great comfort feeling. Also, the shoe is reinforced with TPU in its midsection, which also accentuates the stability and control. At the same time, despite delivering excellent ground control, the 9mm drop still provides enough cushioning for most people to be able to run longer distances without being too harsh on the feet. Pytho gives a responsive and light feeling that makes you feel fast and fresh. The upper has been the key part of the development of the Pytho6. From a comfort and performance perspective, the upper needs to be open for air circulation, be light, and to hold the foot properly. From a usage and sustainability perspective, it needs to be strong and very durable. A few sustainability calculations on upper really shows that with this light construction, the best achieved result is to really prolong the life of the shoes with an unbroken upper. Together with an Italian supplier, we have developed new upper textiles material and tested them both in lab and in real condition. The chosen final upper textile version is very strong with non-absorbing polyamide finishing line. We also created different zone area with reinforcement inside and outside for extra flexibility, comfort and extra protection. The shoe delivers absolute world-class traction in various terrain and in both dry and wet condition. The way it deals with mud is really good. The pattern design of the outsole with tractor pattern channels and enough space between the cleats allow to clear out the mud while running. At the same time, the cleats are designed with different edges and angles in order to adapt to the terrain and to enable quick changes of direction. The RB9X compound is developed by Icebug and it provides the best possible traction on both dry and wet surfaces. At the same time, it has very good abrasion property, which means a long product lifetime. Sustainability-wise, it is also smartly made with 15% recycled rubber to reduce the usage of resources. Pytho Bug Grip has been a big success in Icebug range for many seasons because of its fit and versatility. For the RB9X version, we have worked with the objective to make still the Pytho excel in all trails and off-trail terrains, both when going for shorter and longer runs. But what we added to this version is the ability to perform in warmer conditions.
Over the last few months I've been testing the Pytho6 from Icebug. I'm super happy with what I've received. The shoe is super lightweight, it's really responsive in the trails. I go through a lot of different terrain when I'm doing swim run or trail running, from the rocks into the forest, onto the gravel roads. I get that really nice sensation under the foot is what I'm looking for in a trail shoe. The materials that it's made out of just give you that feel that you're almost running barefoot. You really feel the response, but you also have the protection from the shoe underneath you, so that's like really important for me. But the grip is one thing that just blows you away that you find out there in the forest and the trails. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the summer to try out this shoe and push it to its limits. So what I really liked was also how the fit of the shoe. It's so minimalistic, so it really holds the foot so nicely, but it's got a nice toe box in it, so it's comfy when I'm out on the trails, and there's a lot of trail shoes that are missing that comfort as well. So this really ticks that kind of box there for me.
That's great. I have that one also. Remember when we did put the reinforcement as well, so we have even just to the foot some soft reinforcement inside, but really creating the reinforcement, the caging of the foot as we want, and I think that's what we get at the end, together with the good fit and the good last that is roomy enough for the big toe. And
I think that's also really important, that even though it's a very minimalistic shoe, when you pick it up it's so light, it's so comfortable still. So you don't sacrifice any of the comfort because of these things. It feels like you're wearing a normal shoe that's comfortable, but it is so light and there's nothing there, so there's no sacrifice there.
And protected on the outside everywhere around to be able to be durable. Tell me about this grip here.
Yeah, I mean, this is so important, the grip. When you're coming, if you do swim run or you do trail running, it's often very wet under your foot, and it's really important to have something that grips the tree roots but also rocks, and you can go from gravel road and you don't feel the big lugs. It's such a comfort feel underneath, but still with that awesome Icebug grip that you guys have. So
yeah, we made a lot of work on the compound here. Durability and grip, dry and wet, that's the most difficult to get. But tweaking the material there and making it work with the design. You recognize the tractor pattern of the Icebug, so the mud clearance is good, but as well we added a lot of angles on this one for all the change of direction and a different surface when you have to run on difficult terrain. So
you definitely notice that when you're out in the trails, when you are running on uneven surfaces, that because of the lugs and how they put out on the shoe, that you don't compromise or you slip or anywhere on, because you know it feels really safe under the foot, that you can trust in the grip. I'm usually a guy that likes like a really comfy and soft shoe, and I think this feels like that. Even though when you look at it you can't believe it, but it really is a comfortable shoe. Like from the inside, when you slide your foot in there, you notice it from the very first time you put your foot in there that it's such a comfy shoe. So I'm really impressed.